Don't get fooled by the market, because this pattern reveals that Bitcoin is going towards the 210k. History is repeating itself after a new all-time high. We can see that whales are scooping up this Bitcoin drop here. Ethereum is showing some very interesting signs. The total market cap is about to explode. And the ETF inflows says exactly what we need to do. But first of all, please make sure to follow me over on X to never miss a move once again. I will keep you updated on every single thing in the crypto market over here. And please make sure to follow me over on YouTube, subscribe on my YouTube channel, like this daily update video if you love those updates, and please make sure to join my completely free Telegram group here. It's completely free, there is pure alpha in it. If I open up positions, I will be sharing it right over there before it even hit X or YouTube. And I'm also sharing my top altcoins over there for this bull run. So if you don't want to miss anything, please make sure to join that as well. It's completely free, and I will see you in that Telegram group as well. And if we look at this pattern, we can see that every single time we hit that yellow zone was pure accumulation, and the green zones are expansions towards the upside. And what we can see is that we accumulated the first time, we saw that expansion for the first time. Then we consolidated, accumulated for a while. If we broke out on that one, we saw a pump of approximately 100%. We saw exactly the same happening right after. Then we saw accumulation, and we broke out of that, perfectly retested it every single time we did that too. And now we are heading towards a 100% move here, and that is approximately a 200,000 Bitcoin. And something I want to tell with this is market moves in a certain way, and most of the time we see 3 legs towards the upside, and then we see a move towards the downside. You can call it Elliott waves. I just want to anticipate it with some other knowledge here, because every single bull market has 3 moves towards the upside before the bear market begins towards the downside. And that is exactly what I'm anticipating on it right now. And we have still some major upside here before hitting our target. So this is a chart you really want to keep in mind if Bitcoin drops, that this is something you can hold on for, because the drop we saw yesterday, we can't even see it here on the daily time frame. So that is why you need to zoom out if we drop towards the downside. Then something which is repeating itself over and over again, we can see that we created resistance on the top side, and finally when we broke out, we retested it, and then the real expansion came towards the upside. Exactly is happening right now. We created resistance on the top side. We broke out of it. We retested it perfectly right now, and we want to see the expansion towards the upside right now, because we saw every checkbox here happening in this move, happening right over here, and after that the expansion came of approximately 13%. So I really think that we shook out all the people that need to be shaken out here, and 130k is really in reach here after this very bullish retest over on Bitcoin. Also, what we can see here is that the USDC exchange inflow and the Bitcoin price. What we can see actually is that when the Bitcoin prices fall, we saw a massive increasement on the USDC exchange inflow. So people were transferring USDC towards the exchange to scoop up the dip. And this is a really important thing, because almost $4 billion just hit the exchange. So that means that people were willing to buy approximately $4 billion of Bitcoin after that sharp dump towards the downside. And that is something what is really, really important. If we get those dump towards the downside, that is pretty normal in the market, but we want to get it scooped up. And that is exactly what we are seeing right now, that people are interested in buying Bitcoin at such lower prices here. And this is real smart money that is moving, and that is exactly what we want to be seeing here on Bitcoin and what we want to trade with too here. Then Ethereum, what we can see is also on Ethereum we saw a move towards the downside. It wasn't that much. I really wanted to see maybe a more of a correction towards the downside so I can open up some very big swing positions on Ethereum. But we didn't saw that happening, unfortunately. But what we can see here is that we are around these highs here. And after yesterday's dump, we saw the RSI cooling down here, which is a good thing because we have still some potential towards the upside, because what we can see, and that is something really important to understand here, is this high set it around this one, and currently we are close to that high, but the RSI isn't even close, so we have probably more room to go towards the old highs. But one thing I really want to be pointing out here is that we're currently creating a bearish divergence if we drop further towards the downside, and that is really something you want to keep in mind, because the price made a new higher high while the RSI made a new lower high, so momentum and price is diverging each other. That is really something you want to keep in mind here. We really need to push this RSI towards the upside, break this high to invalidate this divergence here. So that is something I'm keeping my eye on as well. Otherwise, there is a chance to see some more cool down towards the downside for Ethereum, and a cool down is the biggest chance you can have right now. So we need to pray for that cool down before entering up some very big positions. Then the total market cap is currently moving towards the upside in a sort of a wedge. We are squeezing towards the point. So we currently hitting our support, we hit our resistance, then hit our support, resistance, till it breaks out. For now, what we can see is yesterday we tapped into resistance and we moved towards the downside pretty quickly. So a scenario you want to keep in mind here is that we maybe tap support on the lower side before heading towards the upside here. Or if momentum gets in the market, we can break out of this resistance here, retest it, and then we will go absolutely bananas here towards the upside, because that is really bullish if we break this resistance. But for now, it's really important to keep this chart in your mind, because this can be a really important chart for the whole crypto market here. Then if we look at the Ethereum ETF inflows here on Bitcoin, we saw that we had a very big outflow day. But now in the last week we saw some small green inflow days, but it isn't the same as before, because here we saw some very big inflow days and now it is coiling down. And what we can see on Ethereum is that we saw also that big outflow day, but all the money is rotating back into Ethereum once again. And we saw even more volume coming into the ETF than before here. So what I can see on these charts is that the ETF of Ethereum is way more popular than from Bitcoin. So there is a big opportunity that people are swapping their ETF of Bitcoin into Ethereum to make some more gains, and that will be the start of a massive altcoin season. And this is the flip you want to be seeing in the crypto market before the alt season will start here. So this is a really important thing to know. That was it for today's video. Please make sure to follow me over on X, and please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel, like this video if you love those daily update videos, and feel free to join my Telegram group to never miss a move in crypto once again. And then I will see you tomorrow by a brand new crypto daily update video.